Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Michael's Corner. Tonight, I will bring on a guest, Austin Fouts. Now, I haven't talked to him since 2018 or 19, so it's been a long time since I chatted with him, and I want to see how he's been doing. Um, so so to follow me on social media, you can follow me on Facebook at Michael's Corner, Twitter at Michael Pam, YouTube is Michael's Wrestling Channel. Okay. Um, I've been getting so much feedback from a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys likes it when I do episodes of Michael's Corner like this. So I will continue to do this, and that's the reason why I'm doing my third interview for this week alone. So I just been one busy person, and y'all are liking my interviews, and that's the reason why I'm gonna keep doing it. So let's not waste any more time. My friend Austin Fowles is on here, so I was trying to get him earlier, but I had a little something I have to deal with, so I won't mention it on here, but I had something to take care of, so I apologize for that. And now that Austin is on, and let's let's bring him on.
Hey,
Oh,
Mike, how
Austin,
we doing, Michael?
I am doing good. How are you?
I'm doing really good, man. It's very good to see you. It's been a while.
Yes, it's been, I don't know, since 2018, since we last
Roughly.
did our interview. Now that's a long time. Long time. Well, before I started this live stream, I had to shave. I
Oh,
want to
you're
look good. I want to look
looking great.
good. Thanks. I want to look good for my interviews and whatnot. So, um, so let's cut to the chase. So, what have you been up to as of
Wow.
late? Because it was since 2018 since we last did our interview with Tyler Jones.
Yeah, it's been wow, so much has changed. Since last time we spoke on here, um, my daughter's been born.
Mm.
I have another one on the way, and then I have my two boys, obviously. Um, Rugged Pro's been doing great. We still need to get you down here to a show, Michael.
Yeah, like I said, I wanna go down there. It's just that it's all about transportation, you know.
Correct.
It's all about transportation. If you can get me down here, that will be great. I have some restrictions, but we'll talk about that off camera, so
Absolutely. That's
um
something we definitely work out, man. I miss seeing you at shows, and I'm not wrestling up in the Minnesota area as much as I once did. So it stinks because I'm so used to having you front row, giving you a hard time out there.
yeah, yeah. And I would like to go back to that. So
Mhm.
if you can get me down there, you know, get me down there, and that would be great. I'll have a bag and whatnot, and I can even do interviews too. Interviews right
Absolutely. That
now.
would be great. That would be wonderful. Um, Yeah, because I can't even. I'm trying to remember what the last show was that we were at together.
Okay, I could tell you. We were at the last time we saw each other, it was at the Pro Wrestling Entertainment Show in Isenti, Minnesota.
Wow.
And that
Damn.
was the last, yes. And that was the last time we saw each other. It was me, you, Tyler Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was
I
that
believe
last time.
we wrestled. I think it was Leonard Literacy, and I can't remember the other gentleman's name.
Oh, I got it on YouTube. I got it on
Oh,
YouTube.
cool.
I got it on YouTube. Hold on. I think I got it on YouTube. I'm looking. I recently got a smart TV.
That's very cool, Michael.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up right now. I'll look it up right now because I believe I got your match. Because you
Nice.
know me, I like recording stuff, and I could tell you from the back. The last time we saw each other was down, down. Oh my God. I've just been filming. I think I have it down here somewhere. Oh my goodness. Or maybe not.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe I'll find it and I'll post it in the comments, or so I post a link in the comments for everybody who wants to view it.
yeah, yeah. Oh, I found it. I found it. It was Schoolboy and LW3
That was
versus
it.
Flaxappeal. Flaxappeal. So if you find that link, put it down in the comments so people can go and watch that because that was a great match. It was it was May 19th of 2018.
Wow. That's
That's the
something.
last time I saw you.
That is crazy to think about. Because before that, you and I saw each other multiple times a month, it seemed like. It seemed like we were seeing
Mhm.
each other frequently. Um, but yeah, just since then, man, I took a lot of time off for my mental health around that.
Can we talk about that?
We can
Let's
talk
talk.
about
Yeah, because you was telling me that you was going through a lot of mental stuff, and that stuff I take very, very seriously. So can you kind of talk about it? What was going on with you and whatnot?
Yeah, so my mental health has always been kind of a struggle for me, um, as long as I can remember. But around that time, it was October of 2018. I actually had made an attempt on my own life. I took a bunch of pills and I locked myself in a garage and tried to kill myself with carbon monoxide poisoning. It messed up my brain pretty bad, actually. I was dealing with I'm dealing with some memory problems still to this day with that. Which isn't good because I've always had a pretty crap memory, and just ask anybody I've ever wrestled. um, I spent about a week in a mental hospital getting my stuff right. I started taking therapy a lot more serious, making sure, doing what the doctors, prescribed, and making sure that I'm, staying healthy, out doing things instead of being locked away and being down. It was very shortly after that, though, Michael, that I met Andrea, who's the mother of my children. And so she had two boys prior that I collected as my own, I like to say.
Okay.
And then we had our daughter, Charlie Sue, in
Mhm.
May 2020. And then here in October, just 4 years later, my son will be born.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Michael, those two boys, Bryden and Grayson are their names. Those are the two that she had prior to us getting together. But those two boys, man, they saved my life. They
I
definitely
bet.
reason, to keep pushing forward to get my mental health straight. So they're the reason, Rugged Pro ever happened, and that, I'm still here to this day. I don't think I would have made it if it wasn't for my kids.
And you know what? And I am proud of you that you got your life together. You know, you got your shit straightened out and whatnot because you gotta make me a promise. And I'm being real. You gotta make me a promise that you will never do that again because that stuff that you just described, that
Mm-hmm.
can mess up your brain. It can
Oh,
mess up your whole body.
yep. I'm still feeling the effects to this day. Hey, look, we got a comment in there. Matt Hayden Wrestling says, "What's up, fellas?" Hey, Matt, good to see you. Matt's he's one of the ring announcers for Rugged Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
I think you guys would get along great when you come down. You'll have to meet him. We'll have to get you in the back
Yep.
so you can see all the guys.
Yep. And once we get everything sorted out and a plan, I would love to come down there and meet you people because in order for me to get more subscribers on YouTube and anything like that, I gotta get out and go to places, even if it's out of state,
Mm-hmm.
get my name out there some.
Well, that's the thing, man. Michael's Corner. This is a big deal, so I'm very happy that you let me be on the show.
Yes.
You're a pretty big deal up there in Minnesota, so I'm more than happy to spread the audience down here a little south and help contribute in any way, shape, or form that I can to your show.
Yes. Yeah, and we had a lot of questions from it's like I have a signed 8x10 with your name on it, brother.
Hey, hey,
Mm-hmm.
hey, for you, Matt. Hey,
Hey, thank you. I will take that. I'll take that M 8x10 photo once we get arrangements and whatnot. I will definitely take that off.
yes, I think our next show, September 30th. We have a lot of familiar faces for you, Michael.
Yeah, and I think let me look at my schedule because my schedule is crazy. Since I'm working with MIW,
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota Independent Wrestling, I'm working for them on a full-time basis. Well, not working, but I am going to their shows on a full-time basis because I'm their cameraman.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got AW Wealth. I got AW Wealth September 18th, I believe. 17th, 18th. Then I got Steel Domain Wrestling on September 30th. And I'm just booked solid. I'm booked solid for next month. So
Michael,
next month,
I'm so proud of you for how busy you've been staying. Just think, this started as such a little fun interview segment, and now you're out here going to shows almost every weekend, it seems like, man. I'm so proud of you for all you've done with the show.
thank you. I do my best. I just don't sit around the house do nothing. I just want to go out and go to some wrestling shows and get my name out there and whatnot. But I won't be wrestling. Oh no, I am too old.
You gotta.
I will soon be 38 and I'll be 38 this Sunday. So
Oh,
I said,
happy.
I can't do it. But wrestling wise, but filming wrestling matches, doing interviews, oh, I'm all for that because this is what I love to do. Um I like to stay busy, stay active.
That's
So
awesome. Like I said, I'm just
now,
super.
yeah, thank you. Now let's talk about so what made you decide to come up with your own wrestling promotion?
Well, Michael, and I've been thinking about it for a while. I think like the very early stages of it were actually going on when you and I last saw each other. And the idea behind Pro is we wanted a place where people could go and wrestle without having to deal with the politicking and the bullying and things of that nature. We wanted to create a safe space where all are welcome and where all can get along and put on great wrestling entertainment and provide family friendly entertainment to the community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and when I first saw that, I don't know, was 3-4 years ago, and I saw Rugged Pro Wrestling. I was like, "What the hell is that?" So, who is the owner? Who's this? Who's that? So when I found out that it was you, I was like, "Oh my goodness! I would like to just get." My first response, my first reaction was, "I gotta get down there to Iowa and see your show." That's the first and foremost. And secondly, I just started watching your shows, on YouTube. Then you did some shows on Facebook Live,
Yep.
which is Facebook kind of sucks now. Now
I
more
agree.
than ever, they wanna be so goddamn strict on everything. It's like
Yep.
I posted my hour-long episode of Michael's Corner featuring two podcasters. Facebook said, "Oh, they gave me a copyright notice saying that, oh, they mute half of my show." I was like, you know what? Screw that. I'm deleting it.
Yeah, they
And
give me
you
silly
know
stuff.
what? And it's like Facebook is just so strict about everything. You can't even post, oh, Austin. Oh my God. It's just so strict. And
Absolutely.
that's why I post my shit on YouTube. Because YouTube is different.
Yep, sometimes they'll give you like a claim, but they won't take your video away or anything.
Yeah, that's right. They'll give you. I'd rather take that over than some nonsense that Facebook is talking about.
Yep.
And blah 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 blah. Oh my, also, oh my God. And that's the reason why oh, oh my God, Facebook. Oh my God. The- One time, some wrestler commented on my post, oh, he got into Facebook jail for 7 days.
Hmm.
All because of that one comment.
That's silly.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, Hayden, let me read the comments. He says, "A birthday, you say. Sounds like you needed a Matthew Hayden sticker, signed picture, headed your way." Yes, sometimes Facebook sucks. Yes, it does. It does suck, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So what else do you have any upcoming wrestling shows that you want to discuss about?
So tomorrow, actually, I'm pretty excited about this. We actually own Rugged Pro actually has his own wrestling school now, Michael. Another place you'll have to come visit.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we have our own facility. I'll send you pictures after we get off here.
Yeah, you gotta send me pictures. And also too, speaking of that, Carol Castle?
Yes, I do.
She is my assistant. She's the one that helps me get the bookings, for Michael's Corner.
Mm-hmm.
And she's kind of the cornerstone of Michael's Corner. She was actually telling me it would be such a good idea if you go to a wrestling school, if it's get the promoter's permission, go to some kind of wrestling school interview some of the trainees, you know.
Absolutely.
And I
I'll tell
was
you what,
like,
if we get the logistics figured out, we'll get a camera set up in the ring with the lights and everything, and we'll let you do your interviews in the ring even.
oh my God, oh my God, that'll be wonderful because yeah, because Carol and I you know, she messaged me on Facebook saying that, you know, I should do this, and I said, okay, let me take it under consideration. Let me talk to some of the promoters and you know get their approval because it's not just like I'm gonna ask you and it's like, oh yes, I gotta get it approved, you know, stuff
Yeah, absolutely.
approved
I know
and
it's a little bit of a hike, but if we can work it out, our facility is open to you, buddy.
yeah, and yeah, it's just, you know, I'm trying to get my name out there. And
Mhm.
this is one way to get my channel rolling and Michael's Corner even bigger than it already is. Because I've been posting a lot of content and talking to former WWE superstars. I recently I was part of a virtual meet and greet featuring Johnny Gargano.
Very cool. Very cool. Johnny Wrestling.
I'm dead serious. It's on YouTube right now. I got to talk to him for about 2-3 minutes.
Nice.
Oh my God, what a great dude he is. And he also got a birthday this Sunday.
Oh, cool.
And you know who else got a birthday this Sunday? Craven Knight. I don't know
Oh,
if you
he
heard of him.
created, huh?
Yep, Craven Knight got a birthday coming up. Oh, he won't let me. Oh, I won't let him forget that. Mm-mm.
I'm a
All
big
the
fan of
lead.
Craven Knight. He has amazing wrestling gear he does.
Yes, he does. Now he makes wrestling gear full time.
Yep.
He's a
That's awesome.
he's a retired pro wrestler now. So,
Oh, I didn't know
uh,
that he actually stepped down from the ring too. That's crazy.
yes, he did. His last match was against Kyle Pro.
What a great lad.
Um,
Kyle Pro's a great talent.
he's a great talent, great guy. Actually, Kyle Pro's been on my show 4 occasions.
Very cool. Very cool. I haven't Kyle's
And
very recently.
yeah, and Bill Williams once Bill Williams messaged me on Facebook stating that he wants to appear on Michael's Corner 2 more times so that I can break his record.
There you go.
And there you go. Bill Williams, I love this guy. He actually loves Michael's Corner. That's a lot of one. He's also the cornerstone because he just told me that he enjoys the stuff that I do for Michael's Corner. He's so you know, I help at him, but I'm gonna try to get him to help at me back. Because
Michael, you
I've
see
been doing
who just jumped on the video? Looks like our
Tyler Jones.
Tyler
He
Jones
just
himself.
oh my God. Tyler Jones, hi. Man, I'm gonna have to man, if you're free, I would like to get Flax Appeal on here right now. If you're
Oh man,
free, if you're not doing anything, I I want to bring you on. This is Flax Appeal. This is oh my goodness. If you're up for it, yes. He's like, what's up? Straight up flaxing.
how do we add
Oh
him
my
into the
God.
group?
As a matter of fact, let me see if I can get him to join. You can't do it. Oh my God.
I think he's at work.
Oh
That's
man.
okay, Tyler. We still love you.
We still love you. But I'll have you on. I'll have you on maybe the next time we do this virtual, because I really like doing this virtually. I'll get I'll get you and Tyler on here.
Oh wow, that'd be
Yeah,
cool. That'd be a great
that'll
reunion.
be cool.
Tyler Jones and I haven't tagged together in like 6 months.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're both just really busy guys now. But he's been all over. He's doing a lot of stuff. I think up at MAW and for IPW, and I've been
Mm.
doing a lot of stuff for RCCW and PWP over in Omaha, Nebraska. We're both staying really busy.
Uh-huh. And M Hayden Wrestling says, wait, Tyler and Austin presents Black's Appeal? Awesome. Yes. And
Yeah,
actually
mm-hmm.
I did take a photo with you guys together
I
as a
have
tag team.
Michael.
Yeah,
I
I
know it's
still
funny.
got the
Out at my school, I actually have that picture printed off, and it's on one of the walls.
you gotta be kidding me.
I'm serious.
Oh my god. Now I really gotta go down there.
Yeah, I got to get your autograph, man.
Oh my god, yes. And actually that's my favorite photo too.
It was a great one. I absolutely think so. One of the best pictures in the world.
That's one of the best pictures we ever took, you know.
Yep,
Hmm.
and then we'll have to get an
I
update
still
on as
got it
well.
on my phone. I got it on my smartphone because I recently got well last year I got 256 gigabytes SD card.
Nice. So you're
So
pretty well
now I
set
don't
in
have to
memory.
worry about deleting a photo or video again. Yeah. But I wish they came up with 2 terabytes
That would be huge.
SD card. That will be awesome. Because you never have to delete a photo or video or song or whatever you got. Never have to worry about deleting those again.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. And speaking of my birthday, I recently oh boy, I recently brought myself a tablet. Yep,
Ooh.
yep. I got the Samsung Galaxy Tab 7 FE.
Nice. That's pretty cool, Michael. I'm pretty excited for you.
Yeah. Now it's like in case like if I don't feel like, let's just say the worst case scenario, we get um we get thunderstorms, we get severe weather in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
So when it storms pretty bad, and if everything's like if our power gets shut off, um, I have that backed up. Like if my phone is not charged up all the way or something like that, I got my tablet and I just go on my tablet and we'll watch TV or something.
That's awesome. I bet that really
Even
helps
without
out.
even without Wi-Fi, um, I could still be able to watch live TV on DirecTV app.
Nice.
So I downloaded the app. So I told my dad I got that, because of an emergencies like that.
Mm-hmm.
So now I got the smartphone and the tablet and a smart TV.
That's awesome. You're pretty well set over there.
Yep. Um, like I said, let's go back to your match against, you and Tyler versus Schoolboy and LW3. What? How did that tag team match came about? If you can remember.
Well, I just remember getting the call for the show, and old
Mhm.
Dirty, he said, "Hey, we got these two kids that we need you to come and work." And we said, "Hey, you know what? We'll never say no to any competition." Um,
Mhm.
and that match
Dirty Ernie.
is really special.
It was Dirty Ernie. Yep.
Yep, that match is super special to Tyler and I. If I'm not mistaken, that's where we first debuted. We call it the Van Drop Cord, and that was
Okay.
where Tyler and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's where we debuted that move. And that has
Oh,
actually been our move ever since.
and you know something, and the good thing I got down on film too. So yeah, it's like I really do miss pro wrestling entertainment because that was my favorite. That's my favorite venue and whatnot. And they had Dirty Ernie put on some good shows over there, and I
I saw
miss it.
old Dirty Ernie recently, and it looks like he has not changed in the slightest. I don't think he's changed his shirt since that show.
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen I haven't seen him in a while, so it'll be nice to see his face, you know.
There's
And
a lot of guys that way I haven't seen in a really long time that I really miss. Jim Creer from RWA. I don't know if you ever went to any of his shows. Uh,
okay.
he was somebody who's really
You talk about Jim Carrey. Yes, I went to RWA shows. Yeah,
Yep, and then old Tiny Love. I haven't seen him in a while. Big Tiny.
yeah, yeah. The last time I heard he was in and out of the hospital and
Yep,
whatnot.
that's correct. Those shows were always so much fun, though. Whether it was RWA or Tiny Love shows or Dirty Ernie shows, because they were shows where they respect wrestling, but it was definitely a place where you could go and have fun. It was a place that
Mhm.
they cared. I don't want to say they didn't care. They were more focused on entertaining the crowd than they were in having super high quality matches, right? They were worried about making sure that you, the fan, left entertained. And I felt like, Dirty Ernie shows were always really great about that. That's a
Yes.
great place for Tyler and I too to go and, expand our craft as well on those shows, because it was really a learning experience going around and working with some of the veterans of the Minnesota scene.
Hmm. Yeah, and like I said too, it's like I just love seeing the matches. I think the best match that I ever seen, it was Dirty Ernie versus Rob James. And I know I'm saying this, but you know what? Because I don't like Rob James, but Dirty Ernie versus Rob James in that hardcore match, I got so many reviews off of that.
Yep.
So many reviews off of that. And it was only a 16 minute video, 21 second video.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my God, I'm getting so many reviews off of that. People just, that's the reason why I did these videos. I filmed the wrestling action because you never know what you might see down there, you know? I mean, you never know what might go down, you know?
Absolutely.
And I don't want to miss that, you know? So, yeah, as I've been doing this since 2011. Um, I've been doing this since March or April of 2011, just filming the wrestling action. And oh my God. And ever since then, everybody loves my content. And that's the reason why I keep doing it. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Um, so if it were up to you, who would you like to face in the ring next?
Wow. You know, you may not know him because he's a one of the kids from our school.
Okay.
There's this guy, man. His name's Enots. This dude is crazy. He's one of them deathmatch wrestlers. I don't know if I could do a death match, but this guy, he's hardcore, man. This guy
Mhm.
literally has horns in his head, Michael. He's a
Oh my
scary
God.
dude.
Mhm.
He's a scary dude. He's
Yeah.
currently training with the Rugged Pro Wrestling Training Academy. He's somebody who I am excited and scared to get in the ring with.
Oh my God.
You can check his debut match out. It's on the Rugged Pro page if you want to check that out on the Rugged Pro YouTube.
I will
Uh,
check that out. I'll check that out after we get done chatting, you know.
absolutely.
I'll
And he
definitely
wrestled
check
Big Andy
that out.
Kaiser. But
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm just glad that you're doing good, that um you get your wrestling school, and that's the first. I was like, I didn't know that part. So I'm just so happy for you that what accomplished you made so far. Um, and like I said, I'll be looking forward to that content that you put on YouTube and whatnot. Because seriously, I'll be watching your stuff, you know,
thank you, Michael.
and you're doing an awesome job, you know. So, like I said, I would go down there because people in Iowa is gonna experience Michael Mo. I
Oh
want
yeah,
them to
baby.
remember Michael Mo.
Oh yeah. How
Yeah.
could I forget?
Mm-hmm. Where you get me all fired up and some heel wrestler gives me a hard time, you're gonna hear it from me.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna
Me.
be the only thing anybody's hearing. But that's what I love about having you at shows, man. Because you get out there and you get going and you get the crowd, you get the rest of the crowd into it as well. You help really turn up the juice on the crowd. And that's what I've always loved about having you in the audience at my matches.
Yeah. And like I said, it doesn't matter if it's it doesn't matter if it's a big crowd or a small crowd. I could get that small crowd going.
Oh
I could
yeah.
get if it's like 10 or if it's like 40 or 50 people there, I'll get that crowd, I'll get that small crowd going and whatnot. And especially with the larger crowd, 100 to 200, oh my goodness. I'll get that crowd going. Just, you saw what I done last Sunday? Well, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
last Sunday when I was at that Midwest All-Star Wrestling show. Oh my, oh my God. It was the System versus JTG, former WWE superstar. They got it on. They, they fought everywhere because they had a second ring inside that venue.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. The I said, you know what? I'm gonna keep filming until they come out. And I got the crowd going and I was just laughing. And then I accidentally dropped my phone,
Oh no.
while I was filming, so I had to stop the film, and then I kept on filming the match. And so then after that, I did some editing, quick editing, so that I could fix that problem. And everybody loved the match, you know,
Good.
on YouTube. So luckily for me, I am I'm very good at video editing, and I do it all on my phone.
That's awesome, Michael. When we come down here, you'll have to try out our setup. We actually have a camera switcher, so we can have multiple camera angles and just switch between them like automatically.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I'll love to try that. You know,
Yeah, it'd be
different
great.
camera angles. That'll be great because maybe, maybe take my very first wrestling promo photo. That's
That would
been
be
one of
awesome.
my goals. That's been one of my goals is to take a very first promo photo
We can do
because
that.
here's the thing. Even though I'm not a wrestler, you know, my goal is to get on one of those posters, wrestling posters. So anybody who wants to use my photo. They can use any promoter who wants to use my photo in one of their posters. They can because Michael's gonna be there. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because then now people may want to come because I'm gonna be there. And it's like that's been, and actually I've been thinking about doing that for a year. I had to hold it off due it to COVID and stuff. And I was planning on doing that, but unfortunately due to COVID, canceled everything. You know, so yeah, I was wondering how's, you know, it's been 2 years since now everything is starting to open back up and and whatnot. So how's that been like, you know, dealing with, COVID and stuff? How, and I'm glad that you guys are doing okay.
Yeah, thank you. We've been doing pretty great. We actually stayed open during COVID. We did private events, which I'm sure you've seen some of
Mm-hmm.
on the YouTube. We our little no fan shows. Those were such a lifesaver for us because when COVID hit, the big problem was having a place for talent to still um, showcase that talent, and make sure that they're staying active and fit and in ring shape. So that's why we created those online shows. So we continued those, but with Rugged Mania 2000, which one was it? With Rugged Mania 2, Rugged Mania 2 last year, our first show back after COVID, it was amazing. We went a full calendar year without any fan attended shows. And when we came back and we got to see everybody's, smiling faces and hear everybody screaming in that crowd, it was like, it was like we never missed a day. And it made me definitely realize it was all worth keeping open during that time to make sure we were putting on the best shows possible.
Mm-hmm. And I'm glad that you guys stayed open during COVID because watching that on YouTube, with no fans and whatnot,
Yeah.
that was actually good because I said, you know what, I'm just gonna watch it and I'm just gonna let them know what I think about, and whatnot, and yeah, and I said, you know what, at least they are entertaining, you know,
Right.
and that's what I was going through too during COVID, when there's no wrestling shows was being canceled left and right, you know, I think to myself, what the heck am I going to do? Because now there's no wrestling shows. The wrestlers, what I'm going to do, my content is getting, you know, at one point in time, I was contemplating on just making my YouTube private again because it didn't make no sense because there's nobody was subscribing to my YouTube channel. Nobody was watching my this. I
Right.
was contemplating on doing that, but but I decided, you know what? I'm gonna create this Instagram page and I'm going to start doing interviews live stream, because I need to find something to do, because I can't go to wrestling shows during COVID and interview the wrestlers. So the way so the way to do that is all you gotta do is create an Instagram page, which I did 2 years ago. I interviewed my first wrestler, Jay Savage,
Nice.
and not Jacob Savage, but Jay Savage,
Gotcha.
who is in, yeah. So I interviewed him, and I just did. did it all virtually, and everybody loved it. Everybody loved it, Austin.
Good.
And now that I got my brand on track again, and now everything's starting to open up again, I was like, I am so freaking glad that I created a Instagram page. So
You're off
then
to
that
the moon now,
way,
man.
huh?
Said you're just going off to the moon now. It's nowhere but up from here, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I'm just doing my thing, and the rest is history. But when I first did my interview live at a wrestling show, I think it was Coda Jacobs I did. Oh my goodness. I wasn't nervous at all. I interviewed Coda Jacobs, and actually he was in character. He was in character because I asked him to. I told him to be in character because I like his character.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the rest was history. I mean, doing these interviews, I have a long list, and I've been doing this since May of 2013. That's where I got my start when doing my interviews. You know, you gotta start somewhere.
Right.
You know,
Exactly
and
right.
at times, like before then, I was just nervous about interviewing wrestlers, but ever since I started doing that, oh my God, it changed everything. Everything just, I went on top, and I stayed on top. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I may get real on my shows.
Right.
And we'll talk about certain topics. It could be uncomfortable sometimes, but other than that, Michael's Corners is fun and exciting. I get to meet all these different people and getting to know them personally and whatnot. So, and I'm just glad I gave them the platform.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for providing this platform as well.
Yes. And thank you for spending your Friday night doing this interview with me because, I've been wanting you to have, I just wanted to put you on here for, I don't know, my goodness. Ever since, be, you know, for probably since last year. But,
You know, time coming to get us back together.
yes. Because I haven't seen your face. Well, I have. You video chat with me at one point in time, so that was good, and that was the last time I heard from you. And I was like, and when I was saying to myself last week, I gotta get him on here. I gotta get you on here. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let everyone know that I'm putting you on Michael's Corner. Before I deleted that post and that story, that that photo that I used, that was the best photo because it was nice and clean. I put my logo on it, and yeah, it's like originally I was supposed to interview you around 6, but oh my God, but I didn't know what you were doing, but something came up. I had to talk. I have to take care of family business, and because family comes first before Michael's Corner or anything else. That's why.
Absolutely.
That's the one thing you should know about me, Austin. When it comes to my family, that comes first before wrestling or Michael's Corner or anything else in the world.
Absolutely. Michael, thank you so much for having me on tonight, though. I really appreciate the opportunity to get to catch up with you, man.
Okay, and like I said, anytime you want to be on here, just let me hit me up on Messenger. Uh, we'll get something worked out. But I do gotta tell you this though. In the near future, like if you're gonna be a little bit late, let me know so
Mhm.
that because I be hallucinating sometimes, and you know, 'cause with my disability, I can hallucinate very easy. So,
Gotcha.
all right, well, Austin, you have a good night.
Thank you again, Michael, so much. You take care.
All right, peace. All right, so hold on. Okay, yep. So let's see. So that was a great. There we go. So that was a great interview, guys. I really had a great time, and yeah, it was good to catch up with Austin. I finally got to catch up with him and whatnot. So, well, that will do it for this episode of Michael's Corner. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of